2004, one of the most celebrated sitcoms of all time. Do you remember the witty and sophisticated Dr. Frasier Crane as he navigated life, family, and radiopsychiatry in Seattle? From his rivalry with his equally neurotic brother Niles to the antics of his quirky co-workers and his down-to-earth father, Frasier delivered sharp humor and heartfelt moments. Now, let's take a look at how the stars of Frasier have changed over the years. From their unforgettable performances to their careers today, the transformations of these actors are truly fascinating. Stay tuned as we explore their real names, ages, and how they've evolved since the show ended 2 decades ago. Dr. Frasier Crane, the sophisticated and witty psychiatrist in Frasier, was portrayed by Kelsey Grammer. Born on February 21, 1955, in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, Grammer was 38 years old when he first took on the role in Frasier, following his introduction in Cheers. Frasier is known for his refined tastes, love of classical music, and comically complicated relationships, often clashing with his down-to-earth father, Martin, and his equally pretentious brother, Niles. The show explores themes of family, romance, and personal growth as Frasier navigates his career and social life in Seattle. As of 2025, Grammer is 70 years old and continues to work in television, film, and theater. He even reprised his role as Frasier in the 2023 revival, bringing the beloved character back to a new generation. Dr. Niles Crane, the fastidious and neurotic younger brother of Frasier Crane in Frasier, was portrayed by David Hyde Pierce. Born on April 3, 1959, in Saratoga Springs, New York, Pierce was 34 years old when he first took on the role in Frasier. Niles is known for his sharp intellect, obsessive cleanliness, and long-standing unrequited love for Daphne Moon, which became one of the show's most beloved storylines. His witty banter with Frasier and deep admiration for their late mother create a complex yet comedic sibling dynamic. Throughout the series, Niles undergoes significant personal growth, from a struggling marriage to finding happiness with Daphne. Currently, Pierce is 65 years old and continues to enjoy a successful career in television, film, and theater, though he did not return for the 2023 Frasier revival. Roz Doyle, the confident and quick-witted producer of the Dr. Frasier Crane show in Frasier, was portrayed by Peri Gilpin. Born on May 27, 1961, in Waco, Texas, Gilpin was 32 years old when she first took on the role in Frasier. Roz is known for her sharp humor, dating escapades, and close friendship with Frasier, often serving as his grounding force amid his intellectual arrogance. A fiercely independent woman, she balances her career with single motherhood after giving birth to her daughter, Alice. Her no-nonsense attitude and loyalty make her a fan favorite. Today, Gilpin is 63 years old and continues to work in television, film, and voice acting. She also made a guest appearance in the 2023 Frasier revival, delighting longtime fans. Martin Crane, the down-to-earth and lovable father in Frasier, was portrayed by John Mahoney. Born on June 20, 1940, in Blackpool, England, Mahoney was 53 years old when he first took on the role in Frasier. Martin, a retired Seattle police officer, is the polar opposite of his cultured sons, Frasier and Niles, often clashing with their pretentious ways. Despite their differences, his wisdom, humor, and deep love for his family make him the heart of the show. His beloved dog, Eddie, and his worn-out recliner became iconic elements of the series. Mahoney continued acting in television, film, and theater after Frasier ended. Sadly, he passed away on February 4, 2018, at the age of 77, due to complications from throat cancer, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of TV's most beloved sitcom dads. Bob "Bulldog" Briscoe, the loud and boisterous sports radio host in Frasier, was portrayed by Dan Butler. Born on December 2, 1954, in Huntington, Indiana, Butler was 39 years old when he first took on the role in Frasier. Bulldog, known for his over-the-top personality, love of pranks, and signature catchphrase, "This stinks. This is total BS," provided comic relief as the host of the Gonzo sports show at KCL. Though he often seemed brash and insensitive, occasional glimpses of vulnerability added depth to his character. Butler's performance made Bulldog a fan favorite. Now Butler is 70 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry, continuing to showcase his talent across various projects in television, film, and theater. Kenny Daly, the affable and laid-back station manager at KCL in Frasier, was portrayed by Tom McGowan. Born on July 26, 1959, in Belmar, New Jersey, McGowan was 39 years old when he first appeared as Kenny in the series. Initially insecure and unsure of himself in his managerial role, Kenny eventually became a beloved part of the show, known for his easygoing nature, humorous lack of ambition, and warm friendship with Frasier. Despite his tendency to avoid confrontation, he had a kind heart and often tried to support his colleagues in his own way. Presently, McGowan is 65 years old and continues to work in television, film and theater, with a career spanning decades of memorable performances. Gil Chesterton, the flamboyant and snobbish food critic on Frasier, was portrayed by Edward Hibbert. Born on September 9, 1955, in Long Island, New York, Hibbert was 39 years old when he first took on the role of Gil. With his distinctive posh accent, sharp wit, and over-the-top enthusiasm for fine dining, Gil often provided comedic moments, particularly through his pompous personality and exaggerated critiques. Though he frequently hinted at being happily married to a woman named Deb, his mannerisms and behavior led to running jokes about his true personal life. As of 2025, Hibbert is 69 years old and continues to enjoy a successful career in television, film and theater, lending his talents to voice acting and stage performances in addition to his on-screen roles. Noel Shempsky, the eccentric and socially awkward Star Trek-obsessed KCL employee on Frasier, was portrayed by Patrick Kerr. Born on January 23, 1956, in Wilmington, Delaware, Kerr was 38 years old when he first took on the role of Noel. As a devoted admirer of Roz Doyle and an enthusiastic Trekkie, Noel provided many comedic moments with his unreciprocated affection for Roz and his quirky personality. His knowledge of Klingon and awkward demeanor made him one of the show's most memorable side characters. Beyond Frasier, Kerr has appeared in numerous television shows and stage productions. Currently, he is 69 years old and continues to work in the entertainment industry, bringing his comedic talents to various roles in television, film, and theater. Millicent Martin, the talented British actress and singer, portrayed Gertrude Moon, Daphne's sharp-tongued and judgmental mother, in Frasier. Born on June 8, 1934, in Romford, England, Martin was 66 years old when she first appeared as Gertrude in 2000. Her character was known for her constant complaints, blunt remarks, and disapproval of Daphne's choices, especially her relationship with Niles. Despite her difficult nature, Gertrude provided plenty of comedic moments with her over-the-top personality and exaggerated misery. Martin's extensive career spans theater, television, and film, including notable performances on Broadway and West End. Today, she is 90 years old and continues to be celebrated for her contributions to entertainment, with Frasier remaining one of her most recognizable roles. Saul Rubinek portrayed Donnie Douglas, the charming yet ultimately unlucky fiancé of Daphne Moon, in Frasier. Born on July 2, 1948, in Fornwall, Germany, Rubinek was 51 years old when he first appeared as Donnie in 1999. Donnie was a skilled and devoted lawyer who became deeply involved with Daphne, only to have his heart broken when she left him for Niles just before their wedding. His character provided both comedic and dramatic moments, making his storyline one of the show's most memorable. Outside of Frasier, Rubinek has had a prolific career in film, television, and theater, known for roles in Unforgiven, Warehouse 13, and True Romance. Now, he is 76 years old and continues to work in the entertainment industry. Daphne Moon, the warm and eccentric live-in physical therapist in Frasier, was portrayed by Jane Leeves. Born on April 18, 1961, in Ilford, England, Leeves was 32 years old when she first took on the role of Daphne. In the series, Daphne is known for her quirky personality, psychic visions, and developing romance with Dr. Niles Crane. Her journey from caregiver to wife and mother added depth to the show, providing both comedic and heartfelt moments. Daphne's British charm and humor made her a fan favorite, and her relationship with Niles was one of the show's most beloved storylines. Presently, Leeves is 63 years old and continues to have a successful acting career, including roles in television and film. Dr. Lilith Sternin, the intelligent and emotionally reserved ex-wife of Frasier Crane in Frasier, was portrayed by Bebe Neuwirth. Born on December 31, 1958, in Newark, New Jersey, Neuwirth was 36 years old when the series began. Lilith, a renowned psychiatrist, was known for her sharp wit, monotone delivery, and icy demeanor, often clashing with Frasier while maintaining a complicated but undeniable connection with him. Her appearances in Frasier continued the legacy of her character from Cheers, where she was a fan favorite. Lilith's moments of unexpected vulnerability and humor added depth to her character, making her one of the show's most memorable recurring figures. As of 2025, Neuwirth is 66 years old.